Hi everyone, welcome back to today's more important analysis videos on Tuesday 4th of July with me, Rich Perry, market analyst at Hantec Markets. Looking at Eurodollar now, and what we have got is this sort of mildly corrective move on Eurodollar, which is just starting to come through. It hit a high last week, last Thursday, 14.45, last Friday. And it started to sort of pull back. Little couple of negative candles in a row. Sort of suggests that the dollar is strengthening, and that is continued today, again lower by sort of 10 ticks to the downside. I'm sort of looking at this, I still see this as a breakout of a 200 pip range which targets 115. Hasn't quite hit that target yet, but I think a pullback towards the breakout around 113 area I think is likely to be seen. Now if you take it to the pip, it's 112.95, and I think that this is a pretty decent support between 12.85 12.95 from these highs back in June. So I think that this is just a little pullback that's not going to go especially far. It doesn't look as though it's going to be sort of excessively sold to the downside. You've got momentum indicators which are strongly configured RSI, sort of finding sort of support around the sort of high 40s, unwinding back towards 50 would probably be seen as a buying opportunity, sort of not a million miles off that now at 60. MACD lines fairly positively configured. Stochastics, yes, have rolled over, yes, have crossed, and you could see a bit of a bear cross possibly, but that reflects this near-term sort of corrective move that we are seeing. And I think that if you do start to see support coming in around that 113 figure area, I think that is a chance to buy really. You can see here on the hourly chart whereby you had that sort of negative divergence across the RSI and also the hourly MACD lines as well. Even the stochastics have just rolled over again as sort of the early rally today, or early sort of move to the upside today, has just been sort of drifted and sold into. You've got a bit of a small top, you could argue, 1385 as the support of a little head and shoulders top pattern. Implies around about sort of 60 ticks or so, nothing significant really, which gives you sort of, gives you a correction back towards sort of 1325, 1330 area, which is perfectly possible, and you've actually already, to be honest, today's low 1335, almost seen that. So I think a move back towards 13 figure is perfectly possible. That 1290 support obviously comes in. That was pretty much bang on these breakout levels as well. So there is scope for a bit of a near-term correction, about 50 ticks or so, possibly still to go. And I'd still see that as probably a buying opportunity. So I wish you good luck in your trading, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.